Hello and welcome to Doing Business in Rwanda. My name is Michael Mjisha. Now, Rwanda Development Board has awarded 57 hospitality establishments from across the country 1 to 5 stars during the second edition of hospitality grading. Now, with over 108 graded hotels in the country to date, we dive into what this means for rather a fast-growing hospitality sector. This is Doing Business in Rwanda. Following a rigorous assessment, 57 out of 86 hotel establishments across Rwanda received star grading from 1 to 5. The number of graded hospitality entities in the country now totals 108. Emmanuel Nsabimana, who is in charge of customer care and regulation at RDB, explained what the exercise means to the country's hospitality sector.
This is very important. One, this is part of the tourism law. It's a requirement. The law requires that every single entity in the hospitality category, accommodation and restaurants, be graded, be given a level, so that this can be a marketing tool for Rwanda as a destination. That's one. Second, we also want to assure to our tourists, our visitors, that this is the kind of services we're offering, because the category we give should be matching the services a tourist would expect. So it creates an image to a tourist. If I'm coming to Rwanda, I want to go for a 5-star, for a higher level service, a lower service, budget accommodation, so I will know. So when you check through the website, because everything we do, we publish them, so he can know exactly how to spend his money and where to get better or maybe not better services. So it's about implementing the law, but second, improving the services, because we go through a rigorous process that is teaching the industry when they want to achieve a certain star, they have to meet certain standards. And when they are meeting those certain standards, so they learn through the process how to improve their services so that they can get a better grade.
Rwanda Development Board is conducting hospitality grading for the second time. Operators also say this is an important exercise that paves the way for upgrade of service delivery and hence growth of the industry.
It gives us that recognition that most industry players would appreciate, particularly as a marketing tool. So once you're categorized, you belong to a certain level that appeals to different consumers. Certainly, the categorization is well appreciated.
Having 5 stars, it's a good marketing tool as well, but it's also nice to be known that there's a 5-star service around Rwanda as well, and it's just nice to have that little acknowledgement about having 5 stars, and it's also good for the team's motivation. So it's nice to give them the opportunity to be part of this as well.
Efforts to promote tourism growth saw Rwandan government sign various partnership deals that include a historical 3-year agreement with English football club Arsenal. According to operators, these efforts have started to bear some fruits.
I think the Rwanda tourism is growing so fast. Working in a lot of different sectors around, Botswana, on cruise ships as well. I find that the people from Rwanda is they want to learn, they want to grow, they want to absorb. So I'm very proud. I'm very happy to work with them as well, because they're very unique, they're very nice, they're very welcoming as well.
Rwanda is picking up very well, where the middle class is growing at a good pace, but we are a major destination of tourism from all over the world. So the tourism industry, the tourism board specifically has put in a lot of effort in marketing Rwanda, and Rwanda has got significant recognition from all over the world. So in where we are located in our case, we are very close to the Akagera National Park. Tour operators visit us. So we have attracted quite a number of foreign tourists, but even the local industry itself is picking up. Some of our major customers are from Rwanda itself, and a few from around the region, but the major guests we get are usually from local, the local consumers and foreign tourists.
Hospitality is a budding sector in Rwanda, with a rapid growth in the recent years reflected by an increase of hospitality brands, including internationally recognized ones, joining the market. Nonetheless, operators believe that if issues to do with financing and taxation, among others, were addressed, the sector would grow even faster.
Getting the loans on the rate was very easy. Even today, it's high. When you apply, when you get a loan, ask a loan in the bank, certain bank, they give you a loan, but at a rate which is not very easy to do what to pay back that amount of money that they give you as a loan. Not only that, being a hotel located in that area, the authorities, RDB, was always telling us to fulfill the requirements to become a hotel, to get a license, but there were things that were not easy to get. Starting from the occupational permit, as they said, it was not easy to come out with that occupational permit. We had to run up and down every day.
To some extent, yes, we face similar challenges, but well, it's a business, and all businesses are meeting some of these challenges. We want to be assisted in some aspects, but we are here to compete. And as a business, we are certainly going to meet some of this. The issues raised are industry specific. Though we are in the same business as we are in competing businesses with other operators, we still need to be given a specific attention because it's a growing industry. We are still facing challenges as a growing industry in general. Yes.
The government promises to address challenges faced by hospitality operators with responsive mechanisms such as capacity building.
We are working on that through a number of mechanisms. The tourism law is only 2 years implemented. That's one of the mechanisms we are doing to make sure that we improve the services. One, our department is in charge of training, so we do trainings, capacity building. Second, we do a number of inspections to see where people are failing so that we can give corrective recommendations. That's second. Third, this competitiveness of giving them stars. If you want to be graded higher, so because this was not a culture in Rwanda, if you want to be graded higher, you want to do better. Now, if you want to do better, so we feel that you'll work out on all the gaps that you are facing in your establishment, and therefore we think also this activity itself is a part of contributing to the improvement of services. But much more in the trainings and capacity building, it's something that we want to invest in. We have the tourism revenue coming up, which will fund the education and the capacity building of existing staff in the industry, and we hope that in the years to come the services will have improved.
Tourism is Rwanda's leading foreign exchange earner, and the country has set out to double the revenues from the sector by 2024 to reach $800 million, among other targets. A strong hospitality sector is a pillar of achieving these goals and thus should work efficiently.
The more 800 million is quite a big number. It's a big number, but we need to work to that number. So as RDB, let me talk to as RDB we are attracting huge investment in terms of hospitality establishments. So we've brought high caliber, 5-star hotels, lodges establishing in Rwanda, and because we are targeting the high value paying tourists, so we hope that as we bring the good brands in Rwanda, so you've seen Marriott, you've seen Radisson Blu, you've seen Bisate Lodge setting up, you've seen One and Only, you've seen so many international brands setting up, and we hope that they will attract very high-end, tourists, which will actually spend more than the budget traveler, and therefore the contribution of the hospitality industry will be much bigger than it probably was in the past.
We still have a long way to go because the quality of service that we provide is not, I can say that it's not enough, it's not sufficient. We really need to improve. We need to improve the quality of service. We need to improve the service. We need to improve the speed. We need to improve, to train our staff work in the hotel. We need to improve, we need to buy to have the equipment, the standard equipment,
the more guests we get, the better for the industry. And what we need to do as the hospitality industry, we need to up our game. We need to improve our service sector. We need to work on the way we handle our guests. So we have a role to play indeed. We need to do much better than we're doing.
All of us leave it right there for this edition of Doing Business in Rwanda. For more, be sure to leave us an email to dbir@abn360.com or tweet us directly at dbirwanda. My personal handle is Galwera4, and from the entire Doing Business in Rwanda team, thank you very much for joining us.